All right, so peep, we got the moon and Mars in Cancer, trining Saturn and Neptune in Pisces with the South Node in Scorpio. So this is a gift to connect our emotional stability with a familiar passion from behind closed doors and behind the scenes motives, hidden motives or agendas to receive a better far-sighted vision of reality. You know what I'm saying? So that's the gift, you know what I'm saying? That's how the reward that we can use to the positive and to the negative. Do with that what you want to do with that water trine, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the yin realm. So the yin realm is internal, it's a triangle anyways. So and we had that square, that learning square, which is important because we are appreciating the reality with Venus squaring, you know what I'm saying, Neptune and Saturn. So with that square, we are receiving a gift. So this can be a reality check with the money signs, or this can be a reality like check your ass in reality, because you know what I'm saying, great power comes great responsibility, because the moon is being, you know what I'm saying, filtered through the sun and Taurus. So this responsibility, the key word is our response, because it is immutable with the vision and reality. So it's your response to yours and others' reality in the way of seeing or feeling your imaginations in immutable waters and feelings like that. And I did this video mainly because we needed to be reminded what we are all comfortable with Mercury in retrograde, because you know what I'm saying, the South Node is in Scorpio, so we are comfortable with our intentions, our hidden motives, and we are just coming out of Aries season, you know what I'm saying? So Scorpio is the nighttime ruler, so where we still are like breezing past the cusp of being an individual, you know what I'm saying, initiating and separating with the flames, initiating the fire and creativity and vision. We are, you know, in frozen waters. We are wanting to move slowly. So Mercury retrograde is wanting you to look back upon, you know what I'm saying, your Uranus, you know what I'm saying, if you were changing and rebellion upon the right things, if you had the right motive, since it's opposing, you know what I'm saying. If you're not stinging yourself, then you'll be reaping and benefiting the good seeds, you know what I'm saying, because, you know what I'm saying, it's the South Node. So when you go back to the drawing board, be sure to go in those closets, go up under the bed, and get those deep hidden motives and intentions and use those, you know what I'm saying? Because with your South Node and North Node, you use them both as a combination, combined to get you in and out of your comfortability and things of that nature. So, I mean, the South Node's also leaning towards Mars and Cancer as its co-ruler, but it's still in the water sign, so it's being affected by, you know what I'm saying, the new feelings, the new emotions that are being generated and upholding that, you know what I'm saying? But it's upholding that from, it's upholding that with the lens of, you know what I'm saying, the past, the vengeful spirit, not letting go, you know what I'm saying? But it's still a new way. So that's when you're stepping into making that thing light, making it practical, making it make sense with the North Node, and you know what I'm saying, rebelling and opposing. So I just wanted to remind everyone, because I don't see that being talked about a lot with the aspects, and I wanted to remind y'all motherfuckers, don't accidentally sting yourself with this gift. Like I said, it's a reality, it's a reality check, you know what I'm saying, for Saturn and Pisces, or it's a reality check, a kick in the ass, you know what I'm saying, or a thump on the head to remind you with this gift to be responsible with it. Like I said, like we learned how to appreciate the reality. Now with this gift, how you're feeling with others, you know what I'm saying, what emotions you're bringing to your passions, what emotions you're not being like over procrastinating and just doing things in moderation, and that little bit of emotions, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning phase of this moon, before we start going below the horizon and things start getting a little tricky with the moon and shit of that nature. So I just wanted to drop this on you, you know what I'm saying, real talk, and take that into your heart and meditate on it, and you know what I'm saying, check those demons, check those parasites and vampires, you know what I'm saying, internally, that you may have locked away, because the South Node, don't forget about that bitch, because like it's super stellium in Taurus. So it's really pushing you into, you know what I'm saying, the uncomfortable state, while, you know what I'm saying, not letting you let go from your South Node. But with this water trine here, don't get washed up in the gift and the reality check. Like I emphasize that, the reality check, or is it a reality check upside your motherfucking dome piece, because it's Saturn and Neptune here. Neptune's in the later degrees, but Saturn is still there with all the Saturn returns and things of this nature, you know what I'm saying? And the moon hasn't even gotten to like the 20th degree, but it should by morning. It's going into Leo, and that's when you're gonna focus your attention, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep going in on that, but this is an important motherfucking message. Scorpio, that South Node, you know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's your hidden motives and your motivations. Like, I'm not trying to pick favorites, but you know what I'm saying, if I had to resonate with the energy, it would be the motherfucking South Node. Because Taurus is out here being every man for himself and being lazy with that sextile to Mars and Cancer, and wanting to be lazy, but use that hidden, that internal fire, use that internal Pluto and power and control, and gaining the power and control, but still rebelling, opposing the old structures, and Mercury retrograde, looking back on that, because, you know what I'm saying, it's reversing everything. You're looking back on your instabilities. Uranus wasn't more so instability, it was revolutionizing and shaking, you know what I'm saying, the groundwork and moving roots around, but roots are adaptable. Now with Mercury retrograde, your leaves are falling off and blowing, which in every way, you know what I'm saying, like the roots is always going to be stable, but you can tell if it's stable or not by how the tree is bending as far as it goes down with the leaves and the branches and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to fall on one's esoteric house, or land on your esoteric car, or be blowing leaves onto your windshield so where you can't see where you're driving on the esoteric road. So remember that Scorpio energy. Not to sting yourself with past instabilities, but not to sting future mistakes, and not to be so uncomfortable that you trample over, you know what I'm saying, catching your pearls amongst the swine, you know what I'm saying, seeking out things that you, being overly fixated on things that you think is already there, and being stubborn, you know what I'm saying. So salute, peace.